Today's event is held on behalf of the Tower Hamlets Community Educator Provider Network, and it's an event about integrated care. It's really important that we all work collaboratively together in Tower Hamlets to deliver high quality integrated care for our patients. And today's session is all about harnessing the enthusiasm and the passion that we all have in our individual organisations for integrated care and trying to make it work much better. So I hope that the film that you see after this demonstrates the work that we've been able to do today in the open space format.
Today's event is an event where we've invited staff from all of the partners in THIPP. We're really keen to hear directly from staff who are working with clients and patients about the very best experiences of integrated care that they've been able to deliver thus far and how we can do even more and even better.
I came today because I'm not actually based in a practice, so it's quite easy not to know everything that's going on. I thought if I came here then I would actually know more of what's going on. I work in out of hours and I'm especially interested in end of life care, and both of those two things, it's really important that they're kind of integrated care, and for both of those things it's really easy for them not to be in integrated care. So I wanted to come not only to find out but also to maybe influence a bit as well.
I've spent a lot of time writing contracts about integrated care, and the reality is that they only get you so far, and unless we really build together from the bottom up and learn from each other's experience, I just don't think it's ever going to make it fly. So I'm here today really to hear what everyone else has got to say about what works and what doesn't.
The reason I'm here today is all the care navigators are very much at the throes of integrated care. That's part of what we do. My only problem at the moment is getting the GPs on board to ensure that they know who should be the integrated care patients that we can work with. And we've been doing this for many years now, and we've developed a way to work with integrated care patients, and we think it's going well.
I came today, I think liaison psychiatry is already integrated care work, and I wanted to hear more about what's going on in the wider sort of situ context in the community as well.
I'm here today to help build links between social care and health and mental health, and really keen to see what the different teams around here are doing and how we might be able to build better links and smoother pathways.
We've just done the setup, so we've invited people to identify issues and items of interest in relation to our big theme, which is imagining we were 3 years from now in 2018. THIPP is now an award-winning service for patients and clients in relation to delivering integrated care, and invited the audience to think about, well, what kind of conversations would we be having now in 2015? So a number of people very quickly decided what topics were of great interest to them. We then invited people to choose those topics in terms of the ones they'd be interested in being part of a group, one that they had most energy and passion to contribute to, and they've all just now gone off into their various groups to have those conversations. The groups will come back at 4 o'clock. They'll have had a good hour's worth of conversation on items that interest them rather than predetermined items that are top down, and we want to move away from that. And what we're hoping for, and which I'm absolutely sure will come forward, is some really good report outs in terms of what's the work we should be doing now, what are the next steps we should be taking, and ideas from the staff themselves about what do we do next as we go forward, modelling integrated working across the various partners and with the enthusiasm and energy of staff and their ideas.
Yeah, it's going really well actually. I'm meeting quite a lot of people I've not met before, or people maybe I've spoke to on the phone. And I think for me, one of the great things about today is actually meeting colleagues, because I think integrated care will work when we know our colleagues and when we can actually talk to each other, often face to face. I think that's what's happened today, and it's been really helpful. Lots of good ideas from people in my group, so pretty pleased actually.
I've been running a workshop today here at the Open Space event around co-location, the whole idea of who you sit next to can and does influence your work. And one of the things we found that if we are going to really make THIPP work, co-location seems to be a really, really positive thing to try and achieve. It breeds trust, it breeds cooperation, and it's got to be good for the patient. So I've got a few points here on these sheets that I'm going to be typing up, and hopefully we'll be sharing that sort of knowledge.
So we had an open forum today, open discussion, you could say, between everybody. Fantastic. We had people coming from so many different areas talking about a whole variety of things and how it affects their working life and what we can do for the future. The theme was looking at how integrated care will look in 2018, and there were really some great nuggets of information that we can hopefully work on and put in place in the future.
I found it really useful. It was really good to connect with some other colleagues who are having similar issues and challenges, and we've got lots of ideas about how to bring it forward, but I guess it's about then having the forum and the resources to push some of those ideas forward. So we'll watch that space, I guess.
I really enjoyed it. I really liked the open space format. I really liked the flexibility it gave us. I thought it was really interesting meeting some people I would not have met before, as well as some people I should meet, and I've managed to meet them now. And I have, I think, influenced stuff, which is what I wanted to do.
What I've been impressed with today is the amount of topics that were generated in such a short period of time. Usually in an open space event there's a sense of hesitation or some time that it takes for people to get energised. Immediately, within 10 minutes, we had 15 topics and 15 really, really solid, genuine conversations that have generated all sorts of connections that weren't there before when people walked into the room this afternoon.